Portions of Colorado and Company contain paid content.
Good friends, gonna get you through the day. Good friends.
Woo! Yes, everybody. Happy Good Friends Friday, everybody. We made it. We made it through this hot, hot week successfully. So let's, everybody pat yourself on the back. Everybody. Everybody. Okay, good. You know we are kicking off the weekend the right way. Colorado turning 150 years old. It's kind of a big deal. So let's celebrate appropriately. Union Station is throwing a party, and you're invited. And cheers to Friday. Ryan from the T0 Cocktail Lounge and Bar in the St. Julian has graced us with his presence today. Hey, Ryan, what are you making for us today?
I'm making for you a coconut lavender Mai Tai.
Oh, my God. My gosh, for that Mai Tai. But today we have another Ryan in the house, the amazing Ryan Dart. So let's get a little country today, shall we, y'all? I have a terrible accent. Here he is with the song Dirt Road Woman, a song about powerful women. I love this. Hit it.
There ain't no word left outside these covers. No time left for selfish lover. Had to rip it down to the studs, heading wherever your river runs. Won't see in a lifetime every morning. Dirt road woman on a mission. The way your skin shines when it's kissed by the morning light. I wanna hold it like it's the last day on earth. I wanna hold it like it's the last day on earth. I lose myself, cases melt away. Hours they seem to last for days. Winding down the mountain with a smile, believing all the best things in life. Won't see in a lifetime every morning. Dirt road woman on a mission. The way your skin shines when it's kissed by the morning light. I wanna hold it like it's the last day on earth. I wanna hold it like it's the last day on earth. Taking our time, life's too short to miss. Your uninterrupted bliss. Outpaced the city, let go. You and I, we were meant for more. Won't see in a lifetime every morning. Dirt road woman on a mission. The way your skin shines when it's kissed by the morning light. I wanna hold it like it's the last day on earth. I wanna hold it like it's the last day on earth. They say you gotta ride the bad horses before you know the good one. Won't see in a lifetime every morning. Dirt road woman on a mission. The way your skin shines when it's kissed by the morning light. I wanna hold it like it's the last day on earth. I wanna hold it like it's the last day on earth. I wanna hold it like it's the last day on earth.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
All right, all week we've been talking about just how dang hot it is outside, but we have something hotter inside to talk about. That's right. The deals at Appliance Factory and Mattress Kingdom, they always go the extra mile to offer prices that can beat the big box stores. And the summer clearance prices that are going on right now are really hot. Hot, hot, hot. Mark Kalis is back to talk about it. Hi.
Hi.
So good to see you,
Hot
Chef.
deals.
Hot deals.
Let's do it.
You're looking hot yourself,
Thank
my
you.
friend.
Appreciate that.
You didn't say anything about me. That's okay.
I mean, it goes without saying.
Okay,
You're always
thank you
stunning.
so much. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. All right.
Good recovery.
I see Appliance Factories like everywhere. It seems like you guys have locations peppered around Colorado. Peppered. Where are you guys located? And do the discounts apply to all the stores?
Yeah, we've got 20 stores in Colorado. All over the state. You can get these deals at any of our locations. Some of my favorite locations, Southwest Plaza, over by Johnson Reservoir and Bowles. You can go over by Park Meadows Mall. We have a location there.
I like that one.
Or come up to the Superstore in Thornton, and massive array of appliances there. Fact is that we have appliances up and down Colorado. We're going to save you 30 to 60% off because summer clearances are going on right now.
I don't get this. Okay, this is my question to you. How are you able to get such low prices? Are you stealing fridges off the back of a truck?
Yeah, that was our old strategy.
Oh,
but
okay.
after
You've
some,
updated.
yeah. So
Okay.
now we're doing a special buy. So
Okay.
what we do is when there's a manufacturer supply chain gridlock, they send us those appliances. We buy them, we put them in our warehouse, we sell them. They're new, full warranty at a tremendous deal.
That's amazing. What a smart thing.
Yeah.
So no off the truck. You're on the right side of the law.
That's right.
That's
This-
good.
for now.
Okay, I want to go over some of the summer clearance deals you have going on now, starting with kitchens.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
Well, KitchenAid, such a trusted brand.
Yeah.
We've got this amazing deal going on right now. You can save almost 50% when you buy this refrigerator. Buy the refrigerator for $3,299. Get the microwave and the range for free.
Free people. Free range.
Right.
Free
Look at that.
range. That's
KitchenAid.
so good.
KitchenAid of
And I
all
love
things.
that brand.
Yeah. And you
deal.
gotta complete the suite, which means Bosch dishwasher. Bosch, everybody knows that brand. You want Bosch dishwashers. They're normally $849, but you're gonna mention the keyword
What is the keyword?
summer.
Summer. Everybody say it.
Summer. Just $599 with 0% financing for 4 years.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Sweeten the deal.
Sweeten the deal. That's very good. Laundry.
Laundry.
It's very important right now because we're sweating through things. I'm getting sweat in places I didn't know I had.
So hot.
So how can you help save me money with laundry?
Yeah, we've got this incredible special. Just 2 days only, a deluxe top load washer. Normally $599. We're gonna say the keyword summer. Just $349, 2 days only.
Oh my God, $349?
$349 for top load laundry. If you prefer front load laundry, Whirlpool to the rescue. Normally, this set sells for over $2,000. Buy the washer for just $1,298. Guess what? Say the keyword summer. Get the dryer for free.
Ooh, free. You guys are a little late on summer, so we're gonna pick that up next time, okay?
Yeah.
So you yourself, Mark, are a chef.
That's right.
Which I think is so cool.
Thanks.
Refrigerators. They can make the difference between prepping and making a good meal and all that. Any deals we can expect on the fridges?
Yeah, I've got some deals. When the way we do this is we do out of box. So if a box gets damaged, the manufacturer doesn't want that back. So we bring that into our warehouse. We uncrate it, inspect it. It's new appliances, full factory warranty with a tremendous saving. Here's an example of an out of box refrigerator, Frigidaire. Normally this guy goes for over $1,300. Our price, try this one more time.
Okay.
Mention the keyword. Summer.
That was way better, y'all.
$799.
I like that
50%
price.
off. Yeah.
I love that price. Okay, every podcast I hear and every article I read says how vital sleep is.
That's right.
It's become the thing. It's like protein. Eat your protein, get some sleep.
Right.
What can you help us with mattress? Because you're also a kingdom.
We're a kingdom of mattresses.
That's right.
Yeah, swing by the kingdom. There's a mattress kingdom inside every appliance factory. We've got all the best brands. We've got Beauty Rest Black, Purple, Nectar, Casper, Dream Cloud, and check this out. We've got Sealy. This is normally, this set normally sells for $1,800, but one more time, mention the keyword.
1, 2, 3.
Summer. When you
Very
buy
well.
the mattress for just $1,099, you get the heads-up adjustable base for free.
Free. Okay, I use the adjustable bed thing because I got a mattress from y'all.
Yeah.
And I can read in bed, I can eat.
Right.
Yes.
So good.
I'm up there. I'm
Yeah,
sitting
drink
and
coffee.
cross-stitching my way.
Right, Candy Crush, all the stuff.
Candy Crush, very smart. So guys, get unbeatable summer clearance pricing right now at Appliance Factory and Mattress Kingdom. Get those deep discounts on top brands of appliances and mattresses. Check them out online, appliancefactory.com, or my favorite part, shop in-store to see the huge selection in person. They sponsored today's segment.
Hope love is shining on you. I hope love is shining on you. I hope luck is smiling, smiling on down. I hope love is shining on you. I hope love is shining on you. I hope love is shining on you.
All right, welcome back to Good Friends Friday. I love this show. All right, our featured artist of the week, Ryan Dart, has joined me. Howdy, Ryan.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. All right, Ryan, first off, I want you to shout out your band members. So who are they?
Yeah, of course. So Katie Mental is the amazing vocalist.
Yes, Katie!
Doing all the harmonies with me.
Sounds
and
beautiful.
is all over this new album. Peyton Langford is on the bass
What's
guitar.
up, Peyton? Yeah, Peyton!
He's played all sorts of crazy shows with me over the years. And Jonathan Day is on the drums.
Mr. Day! Mr. Day! Stunning drum work.
All
Stunning.
amazing people. and
Amazing.
I'm honored to get to play music with them.
Well, y'all sound amazing. It's like honey. That's what I picture.
Ah, I
yeah,
love it.
it's like honey. Okay, I like to ask musicians this, one of the first questions. When did you know I love music? This is it.
Probably 11 years old.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, young. Huh?
Yeah, young.
What inspired, like who inspired you? Which musicians?
Well, first was my mom playing piano, and she had this old, just chronically out of tune classical guitar that I first started strumming on. But I grew up on a steady diet of Bob Dylan and Fats Domino and old country folks like Willie and Townes Van Zandt and folks like that.
Mr. Nelson's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, what drew you specifically to Americana, that genre?
I guess it's just in my blood.
Yeah.
You know, I'm Colorado native, but my family moved away when I was a year and a half old because it was getting too crowded.
Oh, okay.
So-
Fair. A lot of natives are going to agree with that.
Right? So I grew up in Arkansas,
Nice.
below the poverty line, out in the middle of nowhere,
Really?
and just that country vibe is
Yeah.
just baked in the cake now.
Yeah. It's
Along
got
with
a-
the southern accent.
Yeah, it's good. It sounds, there's a certain just like twang to it that I love, which is amazing. And you guys do a great job. You wear many hats, including that great one with the feather in the cap. I love that. Songwriter, you're a farmer, you're a father, you're a partridge in a pear tree. How do those roles blend into the music, or do they not?
No, everything blends into the music. It's the way I process the world, and it's just, I try and write and play the things I would want to hear.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, there's so many influences and so many great things out there to pull from. But yeah, being a father is my favorite job
Nice.
on the planet.
Daddy-o.
That's it.
That's amazing.
And even though I lost the farm in the divorce, I'm still a farmer at heart and
Yes,
looking
you are.
for I'm just, rebuilding and looking for the next chance to get out in the country.
That's right. Aren't we all just kind of rebuilding?
That's it.
Do you write I always ask this, lyrics first or music first, or does it change it up?
It's about 70% lyrics
Okay,
first,
okay.
and then music second.
Do you come up with the lyrics in the shower? I always come up with my best thoughts in the shower.
It's because you're not distracted by your phone.
I know,
or
that's so
some
true.
screen or something.
Very true. Very
I'm
true.
always writing.
You're always writing,
I'm if I'm at a restaurant and I overhear something, or I'm driving, or wherever.
Yeah, you're a napkin writer. You take it down wherever.
That's it.
Okay, I got that. Now, you have a new album, and we were talking off camera about how this is so right for me right now. It's called If Love Don't Break You. Ha 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 ha, it's broken me, which I think almost everyone can relate to for real, including yours truly, me. Tell us all about it.
So yeah, this started out, I guess, as the divorce album. I was, going through that whole process and at a low point, and that whole saga.
I get it. I get it.
And then by the time I had a whole group of songs written, and a lot of sad sack songs. And by the time I got in the studio and actually started recording this, I had a whole different group of songs.
Right.
Bunch
It
of love
changed.
songs.
Yeah.
And I, through that, taken some time to write and process and grieve that relationship and take some time to just like grow and heal the things in myself that, not just from the marriage, but just in life in general.
Yes.
It takes that work on ourselves. And so by the time this was finished, it's pretty upbeat, and
So you can see where you were in your life.
Yeah. It's a whole arc, and I think it's got some of those elements for sure, but there's a little bit for everybody, no matter where you're at in that
Wavelength,
process
yeah.
or that hero's journey.
Yeah, we're driving the same tractor.
That's it.
I just came up with, okay. You have shows coming up this fall.
Yes, ma'am.
Where can people see you? Because I know people love the sound of this.
All right, great. Yeah. Let's see. The next one here locally is the Boulder Roots Music Festival.
Oh, nice.
At the end of August, and then I'm doing a songwriter festival, the San Juan Songwriter Festival in Durango. I've got a Santa Fe date I'll be announcing in September, and working on always booking more things.
So you're not doing much. I get it. No. Durango's like one of my favorite places. This
Yeah,
sounds
it's
amazing.
beautiful.
I'm going to send you back over for the next song because I want to hear more of your music.
Thanks.
And everybody, while he gets ready, I want to remind you all that you can stay up to date with all things Ryan Dart, including those upcoming shows he spoke about in the fall, by checking out his website. It's ryandartmusic.com. You can also, of course, follow him on social media right after you listen to the album's title track. And let's all say it together because we all feel it. If love don't break you.
Just the same, been hanging out, and this time for a while. To keep your heart from drowning, you're better off being blind. No matter what, you're still in my blood. Ain't played my bad days in a time, never was. Grace outruns the best of us. It's hard to find. Seeing the best in you has kept my faith alive. Change don't come around fast as you pray. Love is a four-letter word you never meant to say. No matter where I find myself, part of me's on the run. And every love song is a sad song for someone. Oh, I ain't going nowhere fast, I'm climbing the bed hill. If love don't break you, nothing else will. If love don't break you, dancing after midnight in the city by the sea, crafting words to get away, a taste of being free. No matter what, you're still in my blood. I ain't played my bad days in a time, never was. No matter where I find myself, part of me's on the run. And every love song is a sad song to someone. Oh, I ain't going nowhere fast and climbing the flat hill. If love don't break you, nothing else will. If love don't break you, nothing else will. If love don't break you. Driving off the edge of love, my heart is in your hands. A million years, it ain't enough. Tonight is all we have. No matter where I find myself, part of me is on the run. And every love song is a sad song to someone. Oh, I ain't going nowhere fast. I'm climbing the flat hill. Love don't break you, nothing else will. If love don't break you, nothing else will. If love don't break you.
Welcome back, my good friends. Now I got the Southern drawl. I'm over in the Coco Lounge with Ryan Cole, the lead bartender at the T0 Bar in the St. Julian. Well, hello.
Well, hello to you.
Hello. All right, Ryan, we are flirting with triple-digit temperatures this weekend. I want you to tell us how you're going to cool us down.
Well, I love to flirt, and it's Friday, so, let's go. I got a coconut lavender Mai Tai.
Whoa.
That I think is going to transport you right to the beach. It's one of
Okay.
my newer creations on our menu.
I
so.
love the beach drinks.
Yep,
I
yep.
love the beach drinks. Okay, talk to me about how to make my Mai Tai.
Okay, I'm going to just walk you through the process.
Okay, cool.
You're going to be able to taste it right after, and this one's for you.
Yes.
All right, first of all, we're going to just grab a ½ ounce of cream of coconut.
Y'all, I've never seen this.
It's very essential. I'm only
Okay.
going to use a ½ ounce because it is potent.
Okay.
And we don't want to make this drink too sweet.
And you can get this in liquor stores or what?
Yep.
Okay, well.
People know of Coco Lopez.
Yeah.
It's a little too chunky, so I like this because once you shake it up, it comes out really silky and smooth.
What you want, yeah,
So
yeah,
this is
yeah.
my favorite.
Okay. Coconut's so good in a
Yeah,
drink.
so a ½ ounce of cream of coconut.
Okay.
We're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of fresh squeezed lime.
Oh, this is going to feel tropical, I feel
Yep.
like.
3/4 of an ounce of a lavender
Look at
infused
that.
syrup.
Oh my God. That's like a Harry
If you just
Potter
want to buy it off the shelf, Monin or the company Real that I'm
Okay.
using with the cream of coconut makes a really good one.
Real, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the color on that.
Any sort of coconut rum, I'm just going to use Malibu at this moment.
Nice.
But any sort of coconut rum or a coconut liqueur.
This reminds me of college.
3/4 of an ounce as well.
Yes. Where'd the
We're
rum
gonna
go?
do-
Okay.
I got more rum right here. A really nice
Okay.
Diplomatico white rum.
That's beautiful.
We use really nice spirits at the bar.
Yeah.
We can't mess around with that.
So white is different, the type?
White rum, definitely less aged.
I see.
So we want a full shot of that, 1.5 ounces.
I like that.
I'm going to go ahead and shake this up, and we're going to float an aged dark rum, a really nice dark rum on top.
You're gonna float? Okay.
You'll see.
Okay. I do a little dance with you.
It
So
is
a lot
for-
of ice. A lot of ice.
Yep, always. Never be shy with ice with cocktailing.
Okay, that's good.
It's your best friend.
Okay.
We want these cocktails to last the longest amount of time.
Yeah. Good luck.
At the table, we want the integrity of the cocktail to go as long as we can.
That makes sense. This is my shake dance.
We can shake it.
I'm exhausted. I got a
Again,
cramp.
nice hard shake.
Very, okay, so really shake it up.
We
okay.
really got to get the coconut and everything mixed
Mix
in
up.
well.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
You can see how cold my tins are.
That's very nice. This looks
That's what you
beautiful.
want.
Okay, and then you're strain.
We're going to strain this out.
Let's see the color. Oh, that's
And
gorgeous.
then the dark rum float is what makes the magic happen here.
Okay, so as you're putting the dark rum float, I want to ask you,
Yes.
this is on your new cocktail menu. What
This
are
is.
some other creations that you have. I do want to see the dark rum float.
Yeah, let's do it. And then
Okay.
I'll walk you through a couple of new creations I just made up. But we're going to just do a ½ ounce. This
Okay.
is Ranza Capa,
Okay.
a really nice aged rum. It's aged at least
Beautiful.
6 years. Very complex.
Nice.
And we're going to float this right over the top.
So you just kind of gently put it on
Because
top.
what we want is, over time, as you sit with this cocktail, this is going to be a flavor progression.
Oh, wow.
The way it's going to subtly mix into your Mai
Like a
Tai as
journey.
you're drinking it. A
Yes,
journey.
a journey.
On the beach.
A
Yep.
rum journey.
Right on the boat.
So what's your favorite cocktail on the new cocktail?
Probably this Mai Tai,
Yeah.
or I just made up a ginger peach margarita.
Oh, cute.
And that one we're using our house pressed ginger.
Nice.
Peach puree, lime, Lalo tequila, really nice tequila.
I like me tequila. Okay, let me ask you, and this is a dehydrated lemon.
This
we
is
were
a
talking about.
this one's a dehydrated lime.
Lime, okay, that's
Usually you want to
amazing.
match citrus, you want to match,
The flavors.
the cocktail.
Okay,
with
can I
your-
take a straw? Or is that
you
like
should-
not cool?
You should absolutely.
Okay. And then let me ask
go
you
go
this.
through the dark rum.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yep, take the sip off the bottom, because what you want is you want that dark rum to slowly
Leak
mix
in
into
it.
the Mai Tai to create a whole nother dimension.
This is a potion, dude.
Hell,
This is
oh yeah.
amazing.
Wait till you taste that.
Do I need to be staying at the St. Julian to
Absolutely
get this?
not.
Okay, you can do.
We actually have a huge following from our Boulder locals.
Oh, really?
So we're open to the public. We have an amazing lobby, full service.
Beautiful.
A beautiful aesthetic bar.
Right.
We bring a real craft bar experience.
Okay.
We have
Oh,
an
we're seeing it
amazing
right now.
wine
Look at
program.
that.
Yeah, it's amazing. So
That's stunning.
Yep.
Look at those happy people. Do you have one? I'm
we have I have one I made a little earlier.
Yes.
Yours is definitely fresher, so
No,
let me
it
mix
doesn't-
mine up a little bit.
No. Okay, you ready?
Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
To the. Oh my God, that's delicious.
Come on.
Oh my God, that is one of the
Thank you.
best drinks I've had. All right, I want to
It's
call
so
the
good.
band
It's
over.
so good.
We got some mocktails for the band. They're gonna saunter on their way.
This is
I'm gonna pass them out. Come over here. Don't be scared. We
been
don't bite.
sitting a little bit, but this is one of the new mocktails on the menu.
Look at the glass.
It's called Relax Refresh. Since St. Julian has such a nice world-class spa, this will make you feel like you just walked out of the spa and you're sitting on the terrace looking at the Flatirons.
Get a facial and
So
then this.
in
Unbelievable. Cheers.
here, cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Unbelievable.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
All right, guys.
And this is lemon, honey, lavender, and a sparkling mineral water.
That sounds good. This I'm drinking the whole show. All right, guys, you can go check out the T0 bar at the St. Julien Hotel. You can see the new cocktail menu now at stjulian.com. Of course, please drink responsibly. But there's more GFF after the break. I'm going to keep drinking this. Bust out the streamers and confetti. Our fantastic Centennial State is turning 150 on August 1st. And where better to celebrate than at our city's beautiful and historic hub, Union Station. Renee Wright and John Mark Lauder stopped by this week to fill us in on all the festivities. Here's our conversation, it's the drink, in another Best of the Week. Look back, pay attention to this. The drink is good. Y'all are going really big this year to help celebrate Colorado's birthday. Talk to me.
Yeah, so last year we did a small celebration in celebration for Colorado Day, but really knew that this year was going to have to be bigger and better than ever because of the 150th
It's huge.
birthday.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a lot of fun activities planned. It's going to be from 11 to 5 on Saturday, August 1st. And we've got a walking Lodo tour that's going to be done
Oh,
by
right on.
Historic Denver. And we're also going to be doing a live cooking experiment by Ultrea, which if you've
Oh,
ever been to
that's
Ultrea,
fantastic.
it's amazing. So
I can't wait for the experiment. I hear there are activities that families can enjoy for free?
yes,
What is
absolutely.
that? Tell me.
Yeah, we've got a ton of family-friendly activities going on. We've got some dummy steer roping competition that's happening, which, yes, I'm so excited about that. We've got a silver buckle hunt that's going to be happening
that's
too, and
fabulous.
that's all going to be hosted by the National Western. We're doing some gold panning for gold, obviously from Argo Mills, which is
Amazing.
really exciting too, and they're out of Idaho Springs.
Nice.
The Colorado Rapids are hosting some fun on-site soccer activities.
Oh, that's
which is,
awesome.
they're going to be doing some giveaways, some ticket giveaways, and then Channel 93.3 is also going to be doing some ticket giveaways for some upcoming concerts.
And it's all free.
That's all free.
Thank
That's
you for
right.
that,
That's right.
for affordability.
Yeah.
John Mark, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I want to hear about music and entertainment.
It's not going to be
That.
we have a wonderful schedule lined up for Colorado Day. And I would be remiss if I didn't say this word because it took me so long to practice it.
Please.
150th anniversary is the sesquicentennial.
Everybody, round of applause. It's hard. I've had to say that as well.
Wonderful lineup of events inside and outside, and all of this is free. So everyone come down and hang out with us. Inside on the platform in the Great Hall, we will have the Colorado Symphony. We will have the Central City Opera. We will have the Cleo Parker Robinson Youth Ensemble doing a dance performance. We'll have the Denver Jazz Fest Trio will be joining us that day. We'll have Mariachi Internacional.
Beautifully stated.
Thank you. Almost as challenging to say as sesquicentennial.
He said it again. Nailed it.
And then the headliner is another local, I think, future legend named Root Beer Richie. He's opening for Paul Cawthon at the Mission Ballroom later on this year.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
Absolutely up-and-coming superstar.
That is Root Beer Richie.
That is Root Beer Richie.
I am Diet Coke Tori,
Yeah.
so that's good. That sounds amazing. There's something called the Taste of Colorado, John Mark, and the Cocktail Trail. Yes, ma'am. I'm interested.
Is going to be fabulous. So we're going to have the Colorado Cocktail Trail will be the cocktail pairing. So as you move around Union Station, each one of our restaurants will have a Colorado Day themed bite for you to go and enjoy in there. It'll all be on theme for their restaurant. Mercantile.
I was going to say Mercantile better be in there.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
gonna be
for
great.
My
sure.
favorite.
Ogo Kitchen, which is our newest tenant, Korean barbecue and sushi. Snooze will have a great bite. Terminal Bar will have a great bite. Milk Box Ice Creamery. And then, yes, if you feel so inclined to enjoy a cocktail that day, which we encourage, that's an additional ticket that you can get on top of that for the food and beverage experience.
What a great idea. It's like a little choose your own adventure.
Absolutely.
If you will. Okay, Renee, let's say we want to make a staycation out of this. Are there any special offers like around Union Station?
Absolutely, actually inside of Union Station.
Oh, nice.
So the Crawford Hotel, a Michelin Key recognized hotel.
Parents stayed there.
Yep, inside of Denver Union Station. So it's starting off with an overnight stay there. And then we're working with Aspire Tours to do a But Make It Colorado experience.
Cute.
So you can either get a choice of going to Rocky Mountain National Park or the Red Rocks Amphitheater and Park. And then they'll transport you there, transport you back, all on them. And then when you come back, you just talked about Mercantile. So then it's dinner for two at
Are you
Mercantile.
kidding me? What a package.
And then at the end, 2 scoops of ice cream from Milk Box Ice Cream.
I'm so excited.
There, right?
Unbelievable. So let's all celebrate Colorado Day, Spirit of the Centennial State, Saturday, August 1st at Denver Union Station. For all the info on all the free activities, the ticketed events, and staycation discounts, go to denverunionStation.com/events/Colorado-Day.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
As families start thinking about heading back to school, there's already enough things on a kid's mind. Remember how stressed you were? So worrying about whether they'll have the supplies they need should not be one of them. That's why we've teamed up with Mile High United Way, one of our favorites, for their 2026 Back to School Bash. Earlier, we talked with sponsor Vectra Bank as well as the team from United Way. Take a look. So Chelsea, as I said, kids have so much on their mind and their plate going back to school. How does receiving something like a backpack filled with supplies, simple, make such a difference for a student?
I mean, if you think about what you just said, they're meeting a new teacher, they're walking into a new space, that's a lot on a child's mind.
Yeah, it was very anxiety provoking.
So much anxiety. And if you add to that, maybe they didn't get a whole lot of food this morning or any of those other things that might come along with someone who also needs help with school supplies.
Yeah.
Taking one more piece of that stress off of their minds makes such a huge difference. And that's one of the things that I love so much about Back to School Bash and our partnership with Vectra, is that it really looks at what are your school supplies you need, but also can we help you out with something else? Is it food? Is it anything else?
Wow.
And just make sure that whole child is taken care of and ready to go back to school.
So Heather, Vectra Bank is a really proud sponsor of Mile High United Way, their Back to School Bash. It supports local families, important part of your mission. Why is that so important to Vectra Bank?
Well, families are all about community, right? And they make up our communities. And we look at ourselves as a local community bank. We have been for decades. And so if we can take care of families, we're taking care of community, and that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, when like, I always say when moms thrive or like everybody thrives, sometimes, you know what I mean?
So true.
It's so true. Okay, Chelsea, what kind of supplies are you looking for? What is needed most this year? Have you seen a trend?
We're seeing a lot. So, I mean, first and foremost, the backpack itself is a big ticket item.
Huge.
It's a bit, you know, I think my kids looked at them and they're at least $30.
Yeah, right.
So when you're thinking again about a family that might already be struggling with rent or food or whatever that might be, this is a big thing.
Big
But-
purchase, especially if 2 or more kids.
Exactly,
Yeah.
especially once you have more than one child. So, I mean, honestly, backpacks, once you get into middle and high school, you know, you need those special graphing calculators.
Oh God, I hated those.
They're
right?
so expensive.
They're really expensive,
And
yeah.
my sister is actually a high school teacher, and she would tell you tissues and the bleach wipes that they need continually throughout the year, always needed all the time.
And it's always running out. Yeah, keep that germ free, especially with what's going on now. All right, I'm gonna ask both of you this question. As a kid, what was your favorite school supply? Mine was the Trapper Keeper with the Velcro, you know what I mean? What was your favorite?
Well, I really liked the smelly pens.
Yes!
Like grape and cherry.
Yes, the cherry, the lemon.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Those are my
I
favorite.
inhaled a lot of those. What about you, Chelsea?
I love so much when you open a fresh crayon box and everything is so sharp.
Totally.
That's like the best.
And then you're like, burnt sienna. It's like your favorite.
You only
I'm never
wanna
going to
use
use
it?
that one.
Yeah, the white was so hard to
Yeah.
use. Yeah, totally. Okay, let's say one of my viewers actually wants to help. What's the easiest way to donate?
So you can do one of two things. I believe you guys are going to have a QR code and a link up here, so definitely do that. But you can also always go to unitedwaydenver.org and navigate that way, and that would be fabulous. Anything on our wish list, we are in desperate need of.
That's amazing and very important. We are going to help out too here because it's so important to us here at 9 News as well. What does it mean for you personally, Heather, to be able to be part of this group and partnership?
Well, I'm on the board of United Way, and so I firsthand get to see them at work every single day. They're just a phenomenal group, and so for us, Vectra, me, it's really impactful.
Yeah.
You know, I volunteer on August 1st, which is the day that the kids will come with the families, and to see the kids so excited, they do love the backpacks. It's just wonderful to take that away from
Yeah.
the families of worrying, having to worry about that.
Take something off their plate. Just help out a little, you know, and a lot. Let me ask you, do you have any firsthand accounts that really struck you as amazing when you see the kids?
Oh, yes. Although it might make me cry.
I was going to say, you're about to cry, aren't you?
know.
Yes, I got you to cry.
did.
No, I'm just kidding.
You might. I'm
going to cry
So
too.
there was a mom with 2 little girls, and they were looking at these backpacks. And you could clearly tell that one of the little girls had keyed in on this pink unicorn backpack.
Cute.
And she was like sort of like quietly coming over and like nudging her mom towards this pink unicorn. And she looked at me and she goes, "Would it be okay if I could have the pink unicorn, or is it too much?" And like that.
Too much.
I know, like that moment, like I want for every baby to pick every backpack that they've ever wanted.
Yeah.
And that just, I mean, to this day gets me when I think about a child not having what I want for my own.
Yeah.
Like, nope, let's make sure all the babies have everything they need.
No, I'm crying about the pink unicorn. I also just think her response was so automatic of, is it too much? Because it must be hard for her all the time. And to have that given to her, what a gift. Core memory there.
Yeah.
Why'd you make me cry? I got mascara
You
on.
asked for it.
I know. All right, y'all, it's not too late to donate to the Mile High United Way Back to School Bash and help the kids in our community. All you gotta do is scan that QR code that's right on your screen or go to 9news.com/supply. You can also find information on services from Mile High United Way online at unitedwaydenver.org. This is my favorite though. You can also just dial 211 on your phone. Even if you need help for supplies, you dial that 211. Thanks again to Vectra Bank for being a sponsor. Well, thanks for your company, Colorado, for watching Colorado's #1 rated longest running lifestyle show, baby. Portions of today's program were sponsored by the businesses listed on your screen. I want to say thank you so much for joining us for Good Friends Friday. Shout out to all my guests, bartender Ryan, Mark Kalix, and of course, Ryan Dart and his band. So here they are one last time. I like this title with the song Sweep the Floor.
Hit it!
Woo!
Years ago I met you in the city, I was on my heels. I never thought about another woman, maybe that's how true love feels. And it was hard keeping my eyes from seeing you in every crowd. Until my body dies, I've been loving you. Until you're gone and left for Colorado. And all I can do is sweep the floor, run it back and forth, darling, and wonder how many surprises are still in store. Hope you're driven to keep your dreams alive, staying ready for that mountain cold. I hope you're driven right to the edge, darling, of how much joy your heart can hold. Until you're gone and left for Colorado. Sweep the floor, run it back and forth, darling, and wonder how many surprises are still in store. About time we figure out what we're gonna do with this mess. Daylight's running out, before long there'll be nothing left. We can keep this love together until you're gone and left for Colorado. And all I can do is sweep the floor, run it back and forth, darling, and wonder how many surprises are still in store. Years ago I met you in the city, I was on my heels.